A lot of people believe that there's going to be a Mitt Romney, Sarah Palin Republican primary in 2012, assuming that that happens. I am not convinced Palin is going to run. I'd say it's about 50-50. But I think that if Palin and Romney are in a race together in a primary, I think that there will be a difference in a choice for Republican primary voters to make. And I think that choice is going to be if they want somebody who has a lifetime of qualifications to be the nominee and the president, or if they want somebody who may be a rock star within the party but really is more talk than action to be the nominee and the president. Now, this White House, let me tell you this straight out, this White House would love to run against Sarah Palin because they know that she can't win. People are going to say, well, you're wrong, he's a doubter, that she can't win. She could win easily. She's a rock star, inspiring. But the polling numbers actually indicate that I'm right. Not only that, you have to use common sense that the American people want somebody who has a lifetime of experience to be their president rather than somebody who may be a rock star of the socially conservative movement. And there will be a choice for conservative voters. Now, on social issues, many will point out that Mitt Romney, the former governor of Massachusetts, used to be pro-choice, and he also, besides he was pro-choice at one point, and in other issues, he flip-flopped on that on the issue of abortion, and he supported the Brady Bill. But I think that Mitt Romney today is more important than what Mitt Romney was yesterday. Mitt Romney is pro-life. Mitt Romney supports assault weapons bans, but also supports gun owners' rights. Mitt Romney supports traditional marriage. Even if he did support gay rights in the 90s, he still supports traditional marriage. So on social issues, you're going to see that Romney may have been inconsistent over the years. But you could also point to the fact that during her time as governor of Alaska, Sarah Palin didn't want to bring up the issue of abortion. She is pro-life, but she didn't want to bring up the issue. In a Republican state, she decided to keep the status quo. Now, so on social issues, you could make the argument that Palin is to the right of Romney. But on virtually every other issue that I can think of, with the possible exception of health care, Palin is to the left of Romney. Spending. Romney and Palin both balance their states' budgets. But the difference is Romney held spending increases in a Democratic-controlled state down to less than 3%, while Palin saw a 30% increase in government spending during her time as a Republican governor in a conservative state. Romney also was able to start a rainy day fund. So Palin, when it comes to fiscal responsibility, is to the left of Romney. She lets spending grow out of control in a conservative state while he has slight increases in spending, but also turned a deficit into a surplus in a liberal state. And on foreign policy, you're going to see the difference between them as well. Palin doesn't seem to know what she's talking about on foreign affairs. Mitt Romney does. Mitt Romney just wrote a book, No Apology, The Case for American Greatness, in which he discusses American foreign policy in depth. He has common sense, and he had strong advisors during his last campaign on the issue of foreign affairs. He gave a great speech at the Heritage Foundation about a strong America. So the differences between Mitt Romney and Sarah Palin are going to be this. You have one of them who is a good moose hunter. The other one was a good businessman. One decided to run for mayor of Wasilla, Alaska, raised taxes and censored books, while the other one turned around the Olympics. And during their records as governor, Mitt Romney stayed his entire 4 years as governor of Massachusetts, where he was able to hold spending down, reduce the deficit, hold spending down, hold taxes down, and create 80,000 jobs. Palin spent 2.5 years as governor, in which time she had some accomplishments, but certainly not to the extent of Mitt Romney's term as governor. And I think that another issue is going to be the issue of illegal immigration. Where does Palin stand on the issue of illegal immigration? Mitt Romney has put out, during his last campaign, a detailed border security proposal that also opposes amnesty for illegals. So there will be a choice for conservatives and independents alike in the 2012 Republican primary. You have Romney, who's going to run as a fiscal conservative and a reformer, and Palin as somebody who may be a rock star to social conservatives, but really doesn't have much appeal to most Americans.